Alright, what is going on everybody? I'm back from another video of Fun About It. So for today's video, I'll be talking about how to rank up fast for Season 9. Now, I haven't made a video like this since, Season 8 started. And I really wanted to get a video out for you guys. And basically, I know a lot of you guys want to rank up fast and actually get those, the other versions, like third version or second version of the skin that I'm wearing right now. And I know you guys really want to know about that. I have a couple of things right here I jotted down. This is a pretty good game that I got right here. I got a couple 5 kills. It was a pretty good game. I was basically having fun at the end of the game. I was basically trolling everybody at the end of the game, which we'll see later on. But enough about that. I will also be talking about how to tier up faster, because I know you guys want to get those, how to tier up the fastest way and stuff like that. So I guess there's not much else I have to say other than this season I do want to try, actually making more videos than I did last season. As you know, in the video where I said goodbye Season 8 and like RIP Season 8, whatever, in that video I basically explained that in Season 7 I actually made over 19 videos, which in that time I thought that was horrible, but now that I check back at it, on Season 8 I only did 10 videos in total. So this season I want to try making more than Season 7 and Season 8. So that's basically about that. I'm gonna try my hardest to get those videos out for you guys. I'm still trying to make a video where I use, the new shotgun, but I still haven't got the time to do it because every time that I try to make it, my internet was, messing up. So couldn't really do that yet. But enough talking. Let's get into this video, and I'm basically gonna explain a couple tips that I have down here. So let's get to it. So tip number 1 is getting that first kill before you die. So what I mean by this is basically, let's just say for example that I'm in a game, I go in a game and I died at this say placement 95. I died in placement 95 and I didn't get a kill. I ended up only having 18 experience from that because I died really early. But let's just say for example, if I was in that same game situation, I died in 95 but I got 1 kill after that situation, then I probably end up having like maybe 100 experience. Now I know that doesn't seem like a big difference, but like if you place a higher placement, they would actually improve you so much. Let's just say you placed in top 10 and you have at least 1 kill, you probably end up having 700 experience. If you didn't get a kill at all, you probably end up having only 400 500 experience from that end of the game. So it does really end up helping you out just a tad bit. Now, getting more kills than 1 doesn't really improve you as much. It does give you a couple of experience, but it doesn't really improve you as much, because I don't know, I feel like Epic doesn't really care about the kill ratio. I guess they mostly care about placement, because placement is the highest way to get the experience, which I'll be talking about right now in tip number 2, and that is high placements / getting wins. So high placement, there's always a boost between a whole bunch of them. I forgot all of them. I think it was place 25, that's a boost, place top 10, that's a boost, and I think the win is the highest boost. So you definitely want to be going for the win, but like let's just say you didn't get the win. Even getting that high placement will get you a huge amount of experience. So if you're not the best player out there, then you might want to try like camping a little bit to get to those in situations where you can possibly get the win. But if you're a good player, then you can go and be aggressive, but you want to make sure that you can at least get that high placement, because getting that high placement will boost your experience so much than dying early in the game. Everybody knows that. And getting the wins is definitely going to help you out, because getting the wins is going to actually give you that 1400 experience. That's what I got for this game. So getting that win is definitely good. And if you have a squad or a friend to play with, that's gonna help you even more, which I'll be talking about right now in tip number 3, and that is playing with a friend, duo / squads. So they made an update on 8.40, I think it was, where it basically will, like, the XP boost from your friends will give you so much experience to the point where if you have a duo, one other friend, it'll probably give you the amount of experience if you had last season a whole squad. If that made any sense. If I'm sorry, I'm not explaining that great, but literally playing with your friends now is gonna give you so much more experience than playing solos. Like, I know there's a lot of people that may like be solo gamers, they don't really play with a lot of people, that is actually me. Now, I explain this a lot. I don't play with a lot of people because, you know, my friends, most of them aren't the greatest players in the whole world, so, you know, I don't usually play with them, and a lot of them don't even get on for real, for real. So I'm mostly a solo player, but if you have a nice squad and some good friends that, you know, actually have the high tiers in the battle pass, then, you know, that would be very, very nice to play with them. You know, that will boost you so much higher than, you know, playing solo. But I'm not saying that solo is completely useless. You can play solos and still rank up really quickly. It mostly comes to how much you play as well, like how long you dedicate your time to playing Fortnite each day. I usually dedicate a good amount of time to Fortnite every single day, and it's probably why I have no life now. But like, you know, if you have a squad, I definitely recommend that a good squad, by the way. I definitely recommend that you play with them here and there. But if you don't really like to play with squads, then solos are pretty good, you know, as well. Same goes for duos, because they boosted that friend boost a high amount since the update of 8.40. So yeah, play with your friends. You'll get a lot of experience, and you'll definitely rank up faster than playing with solos. And let's see, what else do we got? Okay, so tip number 4 is weekly challenges helps not only your level but the battle pass. So what I mean by this is weekly challenges is the #1 way to tier yourself up in the battle pass. But the thing about the weekly challenges is that not only would they boost you up in tiers, but they also have a little thing where, like, if you complete 4 of those challenges, then you will actually get some experience. So like 5,000 experience, 5,000 experience, 6,000, 8,000, all the way to 10,000 later on in the, you know, weekly challenges, like week 10 or something like that. Now, this may not seem like much, but I'm telling you, it helps you so much. It does really help you. Now, if you at least need to do these 4 challenges. They will help you so much if you want to tier up fast. Like that 5,000 experience will help you a lot more than you think. I know a lot of people may not think that that's a lot. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing in this gameplay right now. What am I doing? But yeah, like at least complete 4 of those challenges and like freaking get that experience if you want to just rank up your level. But if you want to rank up your battle pass tier, you know, you want to get to tier 100 as much as possible, then I'd recommend you do all of those, you know, weekly challenges to get all that tier, because that's the fastest way to get to tier 100 in Fortnite. So I definitely recommend that. But that doesn't mean that you don't only do weekly challenges. You have to also do your daily challenges, which is the next tip number 5. I'm pretty sure. I think it's tip number 5. I don't even know. But tip number 5, daily challenges. Now, daily challenges don't really help you as much to level up your level, but they more or less useful to tier up your Fortnite character. So what I really recommend about doing this is, like, weekly challenges won't take you all the way to tier 100. At least that's what I found out in season 4 when I tried to do that. And you know, I definitely recommend that you do your daily challenges, because that 5-star tiers or whatever will definitely help you out in getting higher and higher. And if you want, this is a video about basically talking about how to tier up the fastest way, rank up the fastest way. So if you want to go to tier 100 as fast as possible, you're gonna have to do all your daily challenges, your weekly challenges, and yeah, not only that, but leveling up your level for, you know, your account will also level up your battle pass, because whenever you level up, you get at least 2 stars or 5 stars. If you know, if it's let's just say you're 29 about to go to 30, if you level up to level 30, they'll give you 10 tiers, so a whole battle pass ticket or whatever. So yeah, like, leveling up will also level up your battle pass tier. So you have to try to dedicate your time to play Fortnite to actually, you know, get that high. And yeah, I guess that's about it for that. Let's get into tip number 6, and that is limited time game modes are really nice. So what I mean by this is, let's just say now I'm not sure for a fact, but there is a new thing that came out in season 8, sometime season 8, where you can add over 16 of your friends to a team rumble game mode, where you can basically play with all of your friends, 16 friends, I think it's the max. I'm not really sure about this, but you know, this is just a theory. Now if you have a whole lot of friends like that, then you would know. But my thing is, like, if you have 16 friends, will all that boost, experience boost that you get from your friends help you out in that situation? Like, will all of that give you, will all of your friends give you an XP boost? Because if they can, then that's amazing. You need to try doing that. But back to what I was going to talk about in tip number 6. So what I think about limited time game modes is that, let's just say that you can't really get the victory out on solos. You're not really working out on solos. Solos isn't really working out for you. You're always dying back to back and back. I recommend that you go into Team Rumble. You know, in Team Rumble, you can almost always guarantee to get a victory out, and almost always guarantee to get a high amount of experience. So if you can't really get those victory outs, then I recommend that you go to Team Rumble and, you know, actually play a couple games, and they will help you out sooner or later. You know, they won't give as much experience as a solo game when if you win it, but they will give you a good amount if you can't win any solo games, you know. Just a suggestion for those who can't really get a lot of victory outs. But I feel like what is really great about the limited time game modes, let's just say you have a squad or a friend that you and him can't really get a lot of experience because y'all don't really get the wins or even get high placement in duos. Team Rumble is probably the best way to do it, because like you will get that XP boost for, like, let's just say you win an entire game on solos or some shit like that. Like, you will get a lot of experience, especially if they, you know, actually purchase some battle pass tiers. Then, you know, that will really help you out in that situation. And that's what I would be doing right now if I, you know, actually had friends that play Fortnite. But a lot of my friends don't really play Fortnite for real. So yeah, like, get into a limited time game modes and get all your friends and stuff like that. And I promise you, that's probably one of the fastest way to tier ups. Like, I think that's probably the fastest way to tier up. So definitely recommend trying that. And, you know, it might just help you out. I think that's just about it, don't I? Yep. That's all the tips I have. I was looking at this and looking like, oh shit. Yep, ran out of tips. Alright, so that is all I have for you guys for today. And those are all my 6 tips on how to rank up fast your battle pass and your, you know, actual account level to get those progressive skins. And I guess that's about it. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I guess I would just narrate the rest of this game, or I don't know if I should, you know, just get out. but I guess I'll just narrate the rest of this game. If you just came to see those tips, then I hope you liked it. I hope you found it helpful. And I guess I'll catch you in the next one. But if you want to continue watching this, then bless your heart. Alright, so in this game mode, I was in a bad situation a minute ago, where you saw where I actually dipped on that fight that was, I think, west or south to me. That fight over there that I was just having in a minute ago. Not the one that I just beat, but the other one. It was where there was like 4 people in that one area, and I found it that it was a lot better to get out of that situation, because, you know, my aim hasn't been all that good on that game, and, you know, I found that it was going to be a better idea to actually dip that situation, which ended up actually being a good idea, as you see that I ended up winning the game. I found a rocket launcher right here, so I decided to pick that up, because I was thinking, let me start memeing some people, you know, being a dickhead basically. So at the end of the game, I actually started like trolling people, or like being a spammer or whatever. So, you know, I never do that. Like, I never use rocket launchers at all, especially not on solo games or anything like that. I never use rocket launchers. But for once, I wanted to try a rocket launcher and just like start doing people like they do me. So I decided to pick it up. In this situation, I probably have like the new shotgun. I have the new shotgun. I have, I think, a drum gun and some minis and stuff like that, and the rocket launcher. So I have a pretty good amount of resources and stuff like that. You know, I'm always getting a lot of resources, just because, you know, in that end situation, you definitely want to have a lot of resources. I don't know why I'm doing the tips and tricks right now. I am gonna try to make a tips and tricks sooner or later. I do have to get, you know, another victory out. In order to do that, I am gonna try to start doing more professional, you know, more professional videos. Like, I'm gonna start trying to see if I can narrate them on my computer instead of doing them on the Xbox, because replay mode is a little messed up. So I'm gonna start trying to do that and see if I can learn how to do it myself, and I guess I'll update you on how that goes on later on sometime in the future. I am gonna still need to try doing my Able Within. I know I said that so many times. I'm gonna start trying to do my Able Within videos, and I never do. Well, I promise you, if I'm out of content on Fortnite one of these days, I'm gonna be doing those people within videos. I am sorry that I haven't been doing a lot, especially on season 8. I didn't do anything season 8. So I am, like, I hate to stop grinding, but shit, like, I don't know what happened season 8. Okay, I am lagging a little bit. So I get in this fight right here. I think I actually killed him in a pretty cheeky move that I felt really cool about. Okay, so yeah, he was in this 1x1 right here, and I just rocketed it, and he falls to his death. So that felt pretty good, you know. I thought that I was a god for that. 10 out of 10 IQ. And I found a pretty good amount of resources right here. Ended up picking up a better combat shotgun. And then after a while, I think I actually dropped my drum gun and pick up that scar, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked up I dropped my drum gun for the scar. I still had the rocket launcher, you know, because later on I'm going to be a complete spammer in a second. I noticed that the storm was coming on to me, but I was waiting to the storm to get just a little bit closer so I can move out. I had everything I needed in life. I wanted to check if I had enough ammo for my rocket launcher. I ended up having too much, so I just left that. And I'm glitching right here. Okay, I dropped down. Basically, I think I'm gonna hide in the house and wait for the enemies. Okay, I see this guy right here. I'm pretty sure I shoot a rocket at him, just for the fun of it. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. There was only 4 people left in the game. I think I ended up killing 2 of them, two of the last ones, and that's how I ended up winning the game. Wow, my foot is asleep, and that kind of hurts. Jesus. All right, let me stop talking about my foot. Okay, so I don't really know what to say. Just walking. Jesus, I'm not good at narrations. Alright, so I go inside of this house. I'm waiting for the enemies to kind of kill themselves. That's basically what I'm doing right here. I'm kind of playing a little bit passive, trying to wait out the enemies and see what their plan is. And hopefully they actually kill themselves a little bit. That was the plan. I see that these 2 guys are fighting right here on my right, and I know that there's a guy on my left. So what I do is I wait to see where this guy on my right was. Voice crack, by the way. And I'm pretty sure I start shooting rockets at this man. I think this is where I start, you know, trying to, you know, mean people. Actually, I see this guy gliding onto me right here. I don't think he saw me until I started shooting at him. Ended up not getting a single shot at him because my aim is doo-doo. And he goes and hides inside that house, I'm pretty sure. Didn't really get to see him in it ever again. Okay, I see this guy, you know, using a campfire, so I decided to ruin him by throwing a rocket launcher. I don't know what happened right there. I don't know why my rocket came out of my boob or some shit like that. Jesus, my voice cracked right now. Okay, so I shot another rocket. This is where I'm starting to just to troll people and just shooting a whole bunch of rockets at them, being a basic spammer or whatever. And I always say that I hate you know, people that use rocket launchers. And I'm over here using it like a crazy madman. Does that make me a hypocrite? Yeah, it fucking does. Oh well. Okay, so this guy over here comes and shoots me, gets a pretty good amount of damage dealt to me. So I'm going ahead and build battering to him. I didn't expect him to be that high up on me. I was expecting him to be below me. That's why I didn't build up. So I decided to edit down and, you know, recuperate, reposition myself. And that's what I end up doing, I'm pretty sure. I took some minis real quick. I knew that this guy was gonna be up here. I'm pretty sure that these 2 fools were build batting up there. I think that was what's going on right there. And when I found the moment, I think I went upwards to try to third party myself. Okay, so I actually went inside the house. Okay, I repositioned. Okay, I'm not running away. I'm repositioning. I'm repositioning smartly. I like how I said that. Said that I'm repositioning smartly, and I couldn't even say the word smartly. Wow. Alright, okay, so I built up. Replay mode sucks dick, so you couldn't really see me building up. The guy shot me down, so I had to reposition again. I tried to get high ground once again. Boom, he got a couple shots on me, so I was already a little bit hurt. I honestly did not expect to win this fight right here, but I shot a rocket right here, shot him down. He ended up going away, running away, like the sissy he is. Even though I was just running away a minute ago. Okay, so I had the high ground. I was in a good position basically. I was over here trying to, you know, rocket this guy. I did shoot a lot of rockets, I'm not gonna lie. I was basically being the spammer right here, but you know, I had to do what I had to do. Okay, I'm pretty sure I used a launch pad right here to try to get inside of the circle. that I did. I tried to get onto that little thing right there, but that didn't really work out for me. And I see that these two guys are right here. This is a very like intense battle or whatever. And okay, what is my plan? Okay, you know, replay mode is fucking up. Okay, so this guy is really trying to get the high ground on me, but I would not let him because I was just continuously throwing rockets at him. He ended up actually getting pretty high on me, so I decided to start building on him too, and you know, claiming my high ground. Build it on him. He didn't get the high ground. Not gonna let him do that. The storm started moving, so I used another launch pad that I had to get that launch pad over there, get my way over here, and basically wait for the enemies to come towards me. Okay, so I see this guy right here. I thought that he was the last guy, so I was very excited, but it ended up that there was still the other guy left. I used the launch pad, took a couple damage on that, landed on the tree to get some natural high ground. And then they didn't know that I was here. This guy didn't know that I was here, so I just decided to start throwing rockets at him. Actually, I think that he ended up finding out that it was me. Boom, I hit him with the rocket right there, and I think it's lagging a little bit. I found this guy right here, started shotgunning him with my combat shotgun, and boom, I got him. So that was a very okay game. You know, it wasn't the best game ever because I was just basically spamming rockets, which I said I would never do, but I ended up doing. I'm a hypocrite for that, but you know, ended up winning the game, and I ended up getting this video done for you guys. So if you liked it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you want to follow me on my social medias, they will be all down in the description, so make sure to check those out. If you want to watch me live stream, I live stream every single day, like around 10, so if you want to watch that, make sure to follow me on Twitch. Will be also down in the description, so make sure to check that out, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.